You get hurt, you go to the doctor, you get a prescription, you feel better, and you forget about it.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to work. Most of the time it does. But there's also another kind of visit. Say your labs come back normal, you get a prescription anyway, you go back in 3 weeks, you still have the same symptom. You really don't feel any better than you did before because it's maybe a chronic problem. Your blood sugar may be managed, but you don't feel like you used to. Maybe it's side effects from medication, who knows? But that's the person we see every day. And in the next few minutes, we're going to tell you what the difference in functional medicine, conventional medicine, and what are the differences in the approach.
Number one is the root cause versus symptom management. Conventional care simply uses standard protocols to suppress symptoms. For example, you got pain, it hurts here, we'll give you the pain medication. While functional medicine says, okay, why does it hurt here? What's going on behind that? Could it be nutrition? Could it be stress? Could it be genetics? What could it be? Is there a long-term problem there? We need to find out.
Right, and that's a really big difference in the approach.
Huge.
Now, there's also prevention versus reaction. Conventional care excels at emergency. I mean, you get your arm cut off, don't go to a functional medicine doctor.
No.
You need to go to the emergency room because they do immediate emergency care is what they are best at. But when it comes to chronic conditions, that is where I think functional medicine definitely by far is better.
Yeah.
Because they look at all the information, what can be causing it, try to fix the underlying problems, try to fix your nutritional deficiencies. And that is a big difference when you do all the underlying things to try to help a chronic condition.
Yeah. Now, if you've made it this far, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe because we want to get this in front of as many people as we possibly can. That way it'll come up when they search and they'll find out more about functional medicine as well.
Another big difference is personalized versus standardized care. Functional medicine tends to do more individual things for individuals. And that's how people need that because people are different. You don't have just the same care for every single person. If you come in with fatigue, your fatigue may be caused by a different problem than the next person's fatigue. So that's why it would lots of lab work, a good history, lifestyle. Find out because one size fits all just doesn't work well in medicine. And unfortunately, conventional medicine, a lot of what they do is one size fits all.
Unfortunately, that's true. In functional medicine, we use a whole body perspective. We want to look at the entire body because our body is basically an interconnected system, things like digestion, hormones, immune system. And treating one area and stopping, you're going to miss things and things are not going to work correctly at all. It has to be looked at as a one big system.
And unfortunately, there's too many specialists where they might go and they look at one area. Well, I only look at kidneys. And I hear people every day say, I went to my doctor that does this, but I asked them about this and they said, well, that ain't my area. So you want somebody that the whole body is the area. And functional medicine is probably the doctor out there that actually looks at the whole picture, the whole body. And that's what it takes to sometimes have wellness.
Right. Something that functional medicine is going to do is engagement. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that we're going to require the patient to be a partner with us because we're trying to get their health better. So it's going to have, they're going to be longer visits. They're going to be more detailed. We don't spend 5 minutes.
Right. We have recently hired our nurse practitioner, and she was so excited that she was able to spend more than 5 minutes with someone.
Yeah.
She said, I don't have a time limit to talk to somebody. And I'm like, well, no, however long it takes you to help them. And so she was very excited about that. She even told some of her friends in medicine, oh my gosh, they're letting me spend more than 5 minutes with people. So that is a big, and everybody out there probably can understand that one. Because that's what we hear every day. We hear, oh my gosh, I have learned more from you than I've learned from all 10 doctors I've went to altogether because you've sat here and talked to me. And everybody knows that they've been to the doctor and they might get a few minutes. Now, you'll get the exceptions, and those are good doctors. But overall, in conventional medicine today, they take a very short amount of time with the patients to where a functional medicine doctor is going to take a little bit more time, get a little bit more involved, check more things, and correlate all those things together to actually come up with a good wellness program and actually help you with prevention, because prevention is definitely the key.
No doubt about that. So there's the difference between conventional medicine and functional medicine. If you have any questions or anything, please reach out and contact us. You can go to our website and fill out a contact form. We'll get back to you. I promise you that. We reply to all those people. And we keep up with anything, any comments that you put on there. We're going to respond to them. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.